What is going on, guys? This is Eski here, and I'm bringing you guys a very sad video today. This is our last TBU video for season 2. Really unfortunate, we had a pretty awful season. After that game against Enzo, things just went down. We got cursed by a cursed Gudra, let's just say that. But we will be back, and we will be back way stronger. I feel like I'll leave my final thoughts of the season after this battle. Let's just jump into it. You guys already saw my team. If you guys saw the team preview, if you guys didn't see, please go check it out. I'll leave in the Twitter in the description below. As for Eric, he actually brought exactly what I thought he was gonna bring. I just wasn't sure about the Honchcrow and the Tyrantrum, but he did end up bringing the Honchcrow, so that is just fine by me. So as you guys can see, I'm gonna start off this battle with my Thunders. He's gonna start off with his Heatran, so there is that. I am Choice Scarf, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go straight up for a Volt Switch here because he doesn't want to stay and catch a Focus Blast or even an HP Ground. So I'm just gonna go for a Volt Switch as he brings in his Ryosei, which is the Latias, and fun fact, Eric, Ryosei is a guy's name, so there is that. So I'm gonna Volt Switch on these Latias. It's not gonna do much, and I'm gonna go out into my Darth Saber. Now I didn't know what he wants to do, so I just went for a Sucker Punch. I could have gone for a Trick and be daring, but I didn't want to risk, so I just went straight up for a Sucker Punch as he does bring in his Heatran. So I'm gonna switch out here, and I'm gonna go into Typhlosion, predicting the rocks here, or even the taunt from this Heatran. But he actually goes for the Magma Storm, and we get that Flash Fire, boys. But it's not gonna mean much because I'm not gonna go for Fire move on this guy. I went for a Shadow Claw, predicting the Latias to come in. But he does bring in his Milotic, and the Shadow Claw did quite some damage. It wasn't a crit, so this tells me that he's definitely special defensive. And as I did predict before, I'm pretty sure that he's Wackenberry with the Mirror Coat, and he goes for Recover, a pretty Eric move, to be honest, trying to scout out what kind of set my Typhlosion is. So I'm gonna go for the Fake Tears. I'm hoping he goes for Mirror Coat here. I drop his special defense, and he goes for the Mirror Coat. Now I wasn't afraid of going for Fake Tears because there was no reason for him to bring competitive against my team, because I don't have any Intimidate users or Defog. So it was Marvel Scare will benefit him more. So I'm gonna go for Boom Burst next turn, and he still does a lot to this Heatran. So I'm gonna show him that I'm Life Orb, and it is pretty obvious that here I'm either going for a Focus Blast or I'm going for an Earthquake. And truth be told, I am just gonna go for an Earthquake, and at this point in time, my X-Pod is just putting in a lot of pressure on Eric's side, because now that I show him that I do have Fake Tears, he won't be going for Mirror Coat like he usually would go. So I'm pretty safe to fire off a Boom Burst here, as he does go for a Toxic. He outspeeds me because I am a quiet nature, but I'm not too worried because this Boom Burst is gonna hurt a lot. And as you guys can see, it does a lot of damage, and with that Fake Tears, that would be a dead Milotic, but unfortunately we didn't get to kill the Milotic with the Fake Tears combo, but maybe another time, who knows. So he's gonna go for Recover here. I'm pretty sure he was gonna do that, so I think I just went for another I just went for Fake Tears here, and now what I'm gonna do is I know he's gonna switch out. He's not gonna let his dear Milotic go down just yet, so I'm gonna go for an Earthquake. Hopefully he goes into his Heatran once again, but he does go into his Kronk, the Conkeldurr, and at this point I know that my X-Pod is basically useless. I don't outspeed his team, and Boom Burst still does a lot of damage. Oh my god! But I know that X-Pod can just go down here. He goes for the safe Mach Punch. I could have gone into Sableye, but there was no point because this X-Pod would be just dead weight, because I don't outspeed any of his Pokemon, so might as well just let him go down. I'm gonna go into Thunders, thinking that even though he's Assault Vest, I can take him out with an HP Flying, but I don't. And this is where I regretted bringing a Scarf Thunderous, and he's gonna go for a knockoff. He gets a crit. Luckily I leave on 5, so now I can go into my my Sableye here. as he's just gonna go for another safe Mach Punch. And at this point I'm thinking, alright, what is he gonna do? I'm just gonna go for a low kick. Hopefully he brings the Heatran or something like that, but he brings in his store, the Raikou, and as you guys can see, low kick is still gonna do a good amount of damage on this Raikou. But at the time I didn't know that this was a sub Raikou, and as you guys can see, low kick does enough to break a sub, so I could have just keep on going for low kicks while he was going go for a substitute. As you guys can see here, he's gonna go for a substitute as I bring in my Thunders here, and at the time I completely forgot that I got knocked off. So this means that he can Calm Mind, and with that Calm Mind is gonna allow him to leave a Dark Pulse for my Thunders. And this was the moment whenever he outsped me here that I remembered, oh shit, I am not the Choice Scarf anymore, so this Dark Pulse is probably not even gonna break this up, because Raikou does have a nice special defense. So as you guys can see, doesn't break the sub, and at this point I'm like, okay, he's gonna kill me here, but nothing is lost. I have Aqua Jet Crowded in the back, and I just need to see his other move, and it shows to be Extra Sensory, which means that I can at least leave one hit with my Haxorus and break his sub right here. So my plan was, I'm gonna go into Haxorus now, and I'm just gonna fire off an Earthquake. I'm gonna break this thing's substitute, and then I'll see what I'm gonna do. So he's gonna go for Extra Sensory. I'm pretty sure I can leave one, cause it's not stab. Probably Thunderbolt would have done more. I'm not entirely sure. So I'm gonna go for an Earthquake. I'm gonna break this Raikou substitute. Now I could have went for Dragon Dance, but if I went for Dragon Dance, I would be in the same position or even worse, because he would be able to attack me twice for me to break the sub. So might as well just break the sub turn 1. And now I'm hoping he goes for another Extra Sensory, as I'm gonna go into my Sableye, and I'm like, go for Extra Sensory, boy. Go, Eric, show me. He goes for Extra Sensory, which means that I can go for a trick on this Raikou and lock him in on the substitute. So that is exactly what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna go for a trick. He didn't even see this one coming. I'm gonna get his leftovers, Yumi, and I'm gonna give him a Choice Scarf as he goes once again for the substitute. So be it. You can go for the substitute all you want. You're locked in now, and I know he's gonna switch out. I just went for a low kick, cause he wanted to go into Latias, but he did go into his Honchkrow, and the low kick did a lot of damage for the Honchkrow. So I know I can leave a Brave Bird, or I was hoping I could leave a Brave Bird. And we do end up leaving at 14 HP, and Thunder Punch is gonna KO this Honchkrow. So yeah, we're doing some work. We're doing some work here, and I think at this point it is 5-3, 5-4 for Eric. I'm not entirely sure. So he's gonna bring his Ryosei, and I wrote in the chat to him, please don't be Calm Mind. Because I have a feeling that he was gonna be Calm Mind, and then he is indeed Calm Mind. I went for Sucker Punch just because I didn't know what this guy wanted to do, and Thunder Punch would be my only way to hit it as hard as I can, apart from Sucker Punch. And he does go for the goddamn Calm Mind, which sucks. So I think I'm gonna switch out here, and I'm gonna go straight out into Haxorus. But he just goes for the Dragon Pulse here, and he's gonna take out my Haxorus, unfortunately. So you did well, Haxorus. You did well. So I think I'm only left with the Typhlosion and Sableye at this point. Pretty sure that that's it I will have left. So I'm gonna go into my Typhlosion. I know I can leave a Dragon Pulse. It's gonna hurt, but I know I can leave because Typhlosion is a boss. So I'm gonna go for Shadow Claw. I'm hoping for a crit here because I know it's not even gonna do half. It is a bit over half, but he wasn't at full health. So he's gonna go for Roost as I just keep on going for Shadow Claws here. I'm hoping for a crit because a crit will probably take this guy out. So this is all I'm hoping for. I'm gonna go for another Shadow Claw. As you guys can see, it doesn't do half. And he's just gonna take out my unfortunately he's gonna take out my Typhlosion right here, so there is that. Uh, so I'm gonna go into my Sableye once again, and I'm just gonna go for a Sucker Punch, and he goes for Roost. And I'm like, God damn it, Eric! And he shows me the Roost, and I'm like, I'm just gonna keep on going for Sucker Punch. There is no reason not to. So I'm also getting that leftovers, which is nice. I think probably Dragon Pulse will take me out anyways, and he's gonna go into his Heatran, and I failed the Sucker Punch, and Magma Storm will be able to take me out from this range, so that will be a dead Sableye. But he put in the work. He put in the work. Kudos to him. A round of applause to Sableye. He did well. But unfortunately, he will die to this Magma Storm. Loki had a chance to actually take out this Heatran, but I would need him to miss the Magma Storm, which he didn't, unfortunately. So Heatran's gonna get some leftovers. All I have left is my Groudon. I'm gonna come in. I know I can leave in one hit unless he has HP Grass. He's gonna go for a Taunt as I go for a Swords Dance. Cause hey, it was my only way to win. And now I'm gonna go for the knockoff, and as he goes for a Magma Storm still does a lot of damage. Groudon has special defense is so bad on Groudon, and I become trapped on the Magma, but he's fine because knockoff it's gonna do a lot. It's not gonna take out his Heatran, but an Aqua Jet will take him out. But I just decided maybe he will switch out, so let's just go for a knockoff. Maybe he will go into his Latias, try to preserve the score, or even the Conkeldurr. No, Conkeldurr would die to knockoff anyways. But Heatran will be able to take out our Groudon, which is unfortunate, but we do lose this battle. We didn't have any chance to go to the playoffs, so this was just a fun battle to go into. But overall, this season was super awful. We did start off, I'm not gonna say well, because we did lose our first game against Super Gassi, but it was a battle where I didn't feel that he outplayed me or something. It was just a battle that I lost because of my own mistake. But then game 2, we got cursed by that Gudra, and we did manage to get a win week 3. But since then, it just went all downhill. We lost all battles. We failed a lot in our preparation, but it is something that I will take in account for season 2, and we will come back stronger, and we will redeem ourselves. I also did pick up a team that it's not my style, because I picked up a team that has a lot of bulk at the beginning of the season when we had our draft. I picked up a team that has a lot of bulk, and I'm not used to play with that bulk. I'm used to play a bit more offensive, hyper offensively, so that kinda come in bite us in the ass, be honest. So I know where I messed up and all, and things will go way different in season 2 for the Battle Union. But this will be all for today, guys. If you guys enjoyed this battle, please leave a like, comment and subscribe, and I will catch you guys next time. So peace.